Hey all, Bill Greenberg with PhoneScholar.com, and it is Tuesday, January 11th, 2011, 11111. And of course, we all know what today is. Today is Verizon iPhone Day. Yes, the big announcement came through this morning in New York that in New Jersey where Verizon is, that they are carrying the iPhone. It will be available on February 3rd to Verizon, customers of Verizon who are eligible for upgrades, and February 10th to everybody else. So check out I put a bunch of articles. All the articles are about the iPhone. I know I'm probably later than everybody else, but I also wanted to get all the articles that were out there, consolidate them for you, put them all in one place to make it easy for you. So go to www.phonescholar.com to check out all the articles and the full articles. And any questions, send them to me at blogquestions@phonescholar.com or comment on YouTube. Here we go. Verizon Wireless and Apple team up to deliver iPhone 4 on Verizon Wireless. Of course, now here's a couple of things. As I said, the pre-orders are eligible for eligible customers. Now the one drawback, which AT&T did this, but Verizon's not, is giving current customers, they're not giving them early upgrade eligibility in order to get the iPhone. Which to me is kind of unusual because AT&T did that and they got a lot of iPhones out there first, but Verizon's not willing to take the hit on that. A couple of changes to the phone itself. They basically look exactly the same, except that the Verizon one is offering the personal hotspot, so you can hook up to 5 units to use it as as a tether. It does have they changed the configuration of the antenna. Now, nobody said whether it's going to have those same problems with the grip or not, but the way they place the antenna looks like it won't. Of course, they would be smart to take care of that. But because of that, they also have to change the antenna for the CDMA conversion to make the antenna a certain way. So the volume buttons got pushed down. Now what that means is if you're an AT&T customer with an iPhone, you're going over to Verizon, you may need to get a different case or band because it may not fit exactly alike. So you might want to check that out. Everything else, the weight, is exactly the same. A couple of things that's kind of interesting is there's no VCast or preloaded Verizon apps on there, which is I think the first time for any Verizon phone, and there's no Verizon logo anywhere on the phone either, which is also I think a first. But it does also come with the upgraded iOS 4.2.5, so that's for the hotspot, so that looks pretty cool. And unfortunately there's still no data and voice at the same time like on the AT&T, because that's a Verizon issue. That doesn't have the ability to do that, but supposedly with LTE they will be able to, so if they ever go to an iPhone 4 LTE or iPhone 5 LTE 4G, then they'll do that. Okay, next, Verizon Wireless, iPhone first hands-on. Engadget has a video of them using the iPhone 4 for Verizon, which is really cool. They actually test the hotspots, and it does work perfectly. So go ahead and check that out. AT&T iPhone 4 versus the Verizon Wireless Server 4. What's changed? As I said, I kind of already went with that, but there's a chart on there that you can click on there and see some of the comparisons. So a really good chart. It's small when you first look at it. If you click on it, it will open up the chart, and then you can go back to read the rest of the articles. And then lastly, Verizon iPhone, bad news for AT&T and Sprint. And the speculation is that 1 to 6 million AT&T customers, current iPhone customers, will be switching over to Verizon within the next 2 years. Now, the reason why they say 2 years is because 3/4 of the customers for AT&T are already locked into their contracts. They don't want to have to pay the $325 early termination fee to get out of it, or less if they're subsidized, because they lose $10 a month for every month that they've used it towards that early termination fee. But and I've had friends who have AT&T iPhones who are in contract and said they don't care. They'll bite the bullet and then they'll go pay another $300 for a new iPhone. They want to switch over so badly. For the most part, I haven't seen that tremendously bad with AT&T in my area, but you have to find out. They also said that anywhere from 1 million subscribers on up from both Sprint and T-Mobile have been waiting to switch over also. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be very, very interesting. We'll see what the actual growth rate. Right now, AT&T and Verizon are separated by about 500,000 customers, and they're saying that'll go, skew dramatically to, could be as many as 10 million customers by the time is all said and done. So it should be very interesting. Now, it's not all a bed of roses for Verizon, because you also have to understand each phone that they sell, they're eating what's called subsidizing $200 to $300, because the AT&T charges them, Apple charges them whatever, $500 to $600 for the phones. They're only selling them for $200 to $300. So they have to eat each one of those as AT&T did, and they're saying those subsidies the first year could be as much as $5 billion. But of course, with all the airtime and everything, they make that way up they're not worried about it. AT&T overcame it, so they're not worried about it. So we'll have to see what happens. So that's all I got for today. It's kind of quick, short, to the point. But AT&T, tomorrow is going to be another tablet day. I got some more stuff on tablets, some really good stuff. So hope you like that. That's all I got for today. Have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow.